Hey, welcome to episode 2. We've just finished up the introduction, and now we are back at the Unavowed headquarters. So that was an interesting opening. I really like the sound effects in this game, especially the rain in the last scene. It sounded great. Sharp little knives dot the surface of this target. Mandana moves with practiced precision. There's not a drop of sweat on her.
You are awake. Did you sleep well?
I had some odd dreams.
Yes. That is quite normal from what I am told. Introduction to the supernatural world can often have unpredictable effects on the mundane mind. It may take some time for you to process it all.
You came out of a bottle, and I'm not freaking out. I'm processing it okay.
I believe you might be right, especially if last night is any indication. I think you are going to make this transition just fine. And this is good, because there is so little time to waste. My father Kalash is waiting to speak to you in the room beyond the red drapes. When you are ready, seek him out. In the meantime, relax and explore the facility. I will be here if you have any questions.
These old stone steps are black with... is that soot? Fire mage. An old color photo of Eli and Mandana. At Eli's house. Some precisely calculated fireball trajectories. It looks like Eli has a family, or had a family, probably more likely.
Hey! Don't surprise a fire mage like that. Bad idea. Anyway, hi. You settling in okay?
This place is pretty cool.
Yeah, I guess it kind of is. Where else can you see a guy throw fire without paying for it? But seriously, it took me a while to get used to this stuff. It's not gonna happen for you overnight, but you'll get there, faster than you think. Anyway, I'm sure you want to walk around. I'll be here if you have any questions.
Could I ask you a few questions first?
I don't see why not.
I'm curious about yourself.
I guess if we're gonna work together, we should know each other. Ask away.
How long have you been with the Unavowed?
Since the Nixon administration. I'm, older than I look.
Just how old are you?
If you must know, I'm 92. It's the magic. Keeps me young. No surgery required.
Moisturizer also helps. Why do you live down here?
Why do you think? Fire mage here. I could easily burn this place to the ground if I'm not careful. I needed a place to practice, and a room insulated with stone was the obvious choice. Besides, I don't feel the cold, so it's quite cozy down here.
So you're a wizard?
Ooh, never use the word wizard. It's a social faux pas or something. I'm a mage, with a capital M. The capital is also important. At least that's what the books tell me. I never actually met another mage to find out.
Enough about you. Let's talk
Sure.
about something else. Can I ask about some of the pictures on your walls?
Look, I really wanted to get some practice in. Maybe next time.
Sore spot. About last night.
You had time to process it? I know I have. To be honest, I'm just glad the exorcism worked. Took 4 days of concentration to prepare that spell. I gave it everything I had.
Were you really throwing lightning?
I know. 4 days of chanting, focusing, and preparing to become the human lightning rod. I just wish I hadn't summoned that thing. I know it was an accident, but we made the right call. We couldn't let it eat those people, even if they were dead. So I'm satisfied with how everything turned out.
Can we talk about the Unavowed?
I know a little bit about that. What do you want to know?
What does the Unavowed do?
Well, we're sort of supernatural police. Sometimes there's a threat that only we can handle, and we go and handle it. Well, I say sometimes, but lately it's been a lot more than that.
How long has the Unavowed been around?
Gosh, a really long time. Sorry. If you're looking for a history lesson, Mandana or Kalash are the ones to ask. As far as I'm concerned, we do good work. That's all that matters.
More threats. How much is a lot more?
Let me put it this way. There are 732% more threats than there used to be, give or take 0.5. A year ago, we'd usually be called out once a month, if at all. Now it's almost every day. And me and Mandana, we're the only ones dealing with it. Until now, anyway.
How come I've never heard of you guys before?
You know, I wondered the same thing when I first joined. I mean, we're careful. We use veils. I don't throw fire around Times Square or anything. But the real secret, nobody notices us. It's kind of uncanny. Mundanes go through crazy mental tricks to pretend we're not there. So maybe the mundane world isn't ready for us yet, but they will be. They won't have a choice the way things are going.
I'd better go.
See you around, friend.
An impossibly old, impossibly muscled, and impossibly blue man gazes into the fire.
Oh, you're the new one, aren't you?
It was either this or get arrested.
Yes, free will. It can be more trouble than it's worth. As for me, I am Kalash. I am a Jinn of the Ancient Kingdom, and I run this branch of the Unavowed. And you? You were possessed. How'd you let that happen?
I didn't exactly let it happen.
You picked up that book, didn't you? Exercised that precious free will of yours? Yes, as I thought. In my day, even a newborn babe had wits enough to leave books of demonic evil alone. Mundanes today don't know they're born. The world has gotten soft. Needs toughening up. How tough are you, new girl?
I stopped that monster in the alley.
Yes, while its back was turned. A child would be victorious in those circumstances. No. You have yet to experience your true crucible, but it will come. Oh yes, it will come. At any rate, we have much to discuss and much to do. Settle in, talk to the others, get the lay of the land. I will call our meeting when you are ready.
I think I'm ready now.
What is it? You ready to start the meeting?
About last night.
Not now. My opinion will be given during the meeting, rest assured.
Alright, call the meeting.
Indeed. The time for waiting is past.
Father, you met our latest recruit?
Yes. I admit she doesn't look like much, but we'll see what this life makes of her.
We were all neophytes once, Kalash.
Most of us, Mage Beckett. Most of us.
I'm right here, you know.
I am aware of that. I have read the reports on your last mission. Mage Beckett, is it true you summoned a void creature?
Yes, by accident. I swear.
Irrelevant. Magic is unpredictable. I understand this. What I don't understand is why you killed the thing. A sentient being whose only crime was being summoned by you.
It was going to eat people. We had no choice.
That choice has consequences. Word will get back to its people. There will be a reckoning of some kind. I hope the two of you are prepared to deal with it when it comes.
Don't you mean the three of you?
Yes, force of habit.
Father, regardless of our choices, the void creature is gone. We have a more pressing concern.
Yes, you let the demon escape. Your mission was a failure.
They saved me. I wouldn't call that a failure.
Saving you was a side objective, nothing more.
Saving people isn't a side objective, sir.
And how many might now die because you let the demon escape?
I was so close. I had it contained, but it was stronger than I expected.
I see. This is becoming distressingly commonplace.
Nevertheless, Eli speaks the truth. We underestimated the threat.
Then that will have to be sufficient. And now to the next item at hand. Your next mission.
All right, my first mission.
You are correct. In more ways than you can imagine. I have detected void activity in the East Village, somewhere close to Astor Place. You are to travel there, determine the cause of the disturbance, and neutralize it.
Void activity.
Activity from beyond the void. Do try and keep up.
Are you sure she's ready to go out into the field so soon?
These are dangerous times. Dark forces are coming. We don't have the time for traditional training. If she isn't able to handle it immediately, we might as well kill her now. Trial by fire, sink or swim, do or die. You want to prove yourself to the Unavowed, new girl? Now is your chance. Meeting adjourned.
This guy's kind of a dick.
Well, I guess that settles that.
So, who's in charge?
None of us.
Yeah, we're a team. Try not to forget that. Anyway, we're ready when you are.
Okay, so looks like I can switch characters if I want to.
I fail to see how I can be of use there.
Oh, I can use them for certain things. Alright. Let's get out of here then.
Looks like the K train is down. Again.
Eli, the K train was discontinued in 1988.
Was it? I could swear I took it to the Museum of Natural History not too long ago.
You did, in 1986.
Oh,
I like
so
the...
I guess we won't be taking the K train.
No, we will not.
Alright, let's get to Astor Place. Manhattan, Astor Place, 8:30 p.m.
Still raining.
At least nothing's here waiting to kill us.
Well, the night is young. You seem troubled. Is something the matter?
There's a cop there. I'm a wanted criminal.
So there is. But you have nothing to fear from him. Not with the veil in place.
Did you do something to me?
Don't worry, it's totally harmless. Well, mostly. It just disguises your identity. Anyone looking at you sees slightly different features.
You are not the first new recruit to arrive with complications in the mundane world. The veil prevents awkwardness all around.
Great. Wouldn't want things to be more awkward than they are.
Oh, you have no idea how awkward things can really get.
Indeed. The veil is not a shield. The veil only works on mundanes. Supernatural beings and the void touch can see through it easily. But that law enforcement officer, he will pose no threat.
Normal folks won't recognize me, but supernatural folks can. Got it.
Good. Let's keep going.
This building has been reduced to cinders quite recently from the looks of it.
Evening, ma'am.
What happened here?
Who wants to know?
Just making conversation. You look like you could use some.
Yeah, no kidding. This job can really take it out of you sometimes. I'll tell you one thing. You see a lot of bad people in this line of work, but it takes a special kind of nasty to torch a homeless shelter.
This was a homeless shelter?
Yeah, a neighborhood full of corporate chains, and they attacked this place.
Was anyone hurt?
A few people killed. A lot of people with second or third degree burns.
That is horrible.
I won't argue with that. I was here when the rescue team arrived. They were carted off to Beth Israel Hospital. The people here, they don't exactly have medical insurance.
Are you sure it was arson?
That's how we're treating it. Until we know otherwise, we're treating it like a crime scene. Which means, stay back.
I'd better get going.
I don't blame you. See ya.
Hey, are you alright? You look a little...
Uh-oh.
Where are you taking me?
I'm taking you out of the cold. That's all you need to know.
I'll do whatever you want. Just help me. Please.
Just go through this door.
Did you see that?
I did.
Neuromorphic projection. I've read the theories, but never thought. I think she's coming out of it.
Are you alright?
What just happened?
You blacked out, just for a minute, but...
You had a vision. We saw it as well.
A vision from your past. Well, your demon's past, technically. This area must have kick-started your brain into remembering. There was some psychic spillover. We could see it too.
The theme here in the music sounds kind of like the Phantasmagoria theme. Anyone else hear that? You guys can read my mind?
Oh lord, no. Pure audiovisual output only.
This building the demon entered. It used to house the Village Eye.
The newspaper? Didn't it go out of business a few years ago?
Indeed it did. What was your demon self doing here?
Starting up a newsletter for demons?
I strongly doubt that.
Yeah, everything's digital these days. Right, enough jabbering. Let's go.
The store is securely closed. Manhole cover.
Well, that just figures, doesn't it?
You can access your companion's abilities via the inventory bar. Huh. Sword Lady will open it for me.
It is done. Be aware that if law enforcement questions me, I am compelled to tell the truth. It smells very human in here.
Looks like people were squatting here. Half a dozen at least. Wasn't there a homeless shelter around the corner? Why live here?
It could be pride. Or perhaps they gathered here for a specific purpose.
I'm guessing it wasn't a slumber party.
This kind of looks like an alien. Or maybe a
That
ghost.
is doubtful.
Huh. Only one bed in here.
Yes, this room was designated to separate one individual from the rest. Someone of importance, most likely. Or someone under...
I might not know a lot about those things, but don't they need electricity to work? I don't think the power's on in this place.
Photograph. I don't know them.
What have you got there? An old fuse? Seems to still be intact.
Okay, let's find a fuse box. So I can turn this computer on. Password equals heart? Come on, oh. That's a ghost. Was that a...
Do not be alarmed. That was just a lost spirit. What you would call a ghost. They are harmless.
Right, so ghosts exist. Let's move on.
Good. You adjust quickly. Death is part of the mundane world. We do not get involved. Let us move forward.
Follow that ghost.
Ow! God damn it.
Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. I tripped over... I have no idea. Can't see a damn thing.
Use your fire. Yeah.
That's weird. Come on.
Is there a problem?
The darkness, it's fighting the light.
It always does.
I'm being literal. Whatever's down here, it's interfering with my magic.
Oh, there's the fuse box.
Not sure what you're trying to do there. The fuse is obviously blown.
I was just trying to look at it.
Color me gobsmacked.
It's a forest.
A forest in a basement.
Well, that explains why my fire's so weak down here. Probably a natural defense mechanism for whatever this is.
I thought that demon looked like a tree demon. I wonder if it has anything to do with this. This tree stump grows out of solid concrete. Its surface is covered in... Is that blood? Oh. Oh, it's a body.
Well, this just got a lot more complicated.
However this was, their face has been eaten away by some kind of moss.
Male. Early to mid-60s, I believe. The cause of death is difficult to determine.
He's got vines growing out of him.
What could do this?
I cannot say, but I believe the answer lies with you. Your vision. You were familiar with this building. Whatever happened here, you were involved, or at least your demon self was.
You don't remember anything. No other visions spring to mind.
I think I would have remembered this.
Yeah, you probably would.
No doubt your demon covered its tracks well before leaving your mind.
So, who is he?
He has no distinguishing marks. He carries no identification. Whoever this is, it remains a mystery.
Uh-oh. Hi.
It is a lost spirit. It cannot communicate.
Are you sure about that?
It does appear agitated. Let us leave it be.
It's fuzzy and indistinct. It stares blankly ahead, barely noticing you're even here. Kinda don't want to leave it alone. Can you hear me?
Lost spirits cannot communicate with the living.
Could I ask you a few questions?
The living cannot communicate with the dead. It is the way of things. I am sorry.
Never mind. I guess we will leave it for now.
Do these drawings on the wall mean anything to you, Mondana?
I cannot decipher their meaning, but I do get a sense of reverence.
Reverence. Like worship?
This wall drawing means nothing to me. Eli?
Me neither. Although it's different from the art in the other room.
How so?
Outside it was more vibrant, colorful, more creative. It had passion. The art in here is just patterns.
Patterns.
You can see them if you know how to look for them.
Interesting. I do not know what that means yet, but interesting.
So I really like that my companions here sort of speak amongst themselves, but I also feel like I have to wait for them to finish because I don't want to interrupt by doing something. Journal. .text. Not heart. What else could that be? Password equals heart. Love?
Yes.
Any ideas on what we should do next?
We have encountered excessive vegetation and a lost spirit, among other things. We need more information. That much is certain. Agreed.
What do you need?
So what do you think we should do?
We got the power working at least. Maybe that could be put to good use. I have the feeling we will.
Alright, where can I find out more information to get this password? Alright, gonna wrap up that episode there. Be sure to tune in next time when we track down the password for the computer and find out what's in that journal. See what my bad demon self has been up to. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.